Welcome to the MovyMart. Best apocalypse movies on Prime Video have one thing in common: they imagine the collapse of modern society and hold a broken mirror up to the unlucky survivors. In movies, the end of the world can be caused by a virus, zombies, nuclear war, a giant meteor, a water or food crisis, or some other natural or unnatural disaster. Either way, apocalyptic and post-apocalyptic movies are about those who somehow survive the worst-case scenario for the planet. Today, I am going to rank 10 apocalypse movies streaming on Prime Video. We hope that this selection will be useful, and everyone will find something new to watch. So let's not waste any time and begin. Number 10. I Still See You. I Still See You is a movie set 10 years after an apocalypse swept across the world and left survivors haunted by ghosts. When a woman named Roni starts receiving messages from a ghost who was a killer before he died, she joins forces with Kirk Lane to figure it all out. They soon realize that there are other realms, that the ghosts can communicate through with the living, and once humans experience it, there might not be much time for them. I Still See You is a must-watch for fans of the supernatural and the apocalypse genre, and is one of Bella Thorne's best movies so far in her career. Number 9. Anna and the Apocalypse. It's the holidays in the town of Little Haven, and the locals are battling an apocalypse, the side of the undead. A teen named Anna is fighting her way to survive with the help of a little dancing and singing as well. This horror comedy is a good one to watch around the holidays, but also if viewers are in the mood for more lighthearted apocalypse movies on Prime Video. Filled with zombified snowmen, Santas, and even elves, Anna and the Apocalypse is not just about the undead, but also about teenagers coming of age. Number 8. The Divide. What differentiates The Divide from the other apocalypse movies on Prime Video is how it infuses the genre with classic horror tropes. Starring Lauren German, Milo Ventimiglia, Rosanna Arquette, and Michael Biehn as strangers, neighbors trapped in the cramped doomsday bunker of their apartment building, The Divide is a deep dive into human depravity. While the movie's messed up events and twists can be difficult to watch, The Divide nonetheless succeeds at using the apocalypse as the perfect template for a psychological horror story. Number 7. Doomsday Book. Doomsday Book is divided into 3 chapters about different aspects of the apocalypse. In A Brave New World is about a zombie virus. Meanwhile, A Heavenly Creature is about a technician tasked with repairing an AI-powered robot in a monastery after it claims to have reached enlightenment. Finally, in Happy Birthday, a little girl is distressed when she damages the 8-ball of her father's billiards set. After she orders another ball from a strange website and throws the old one out of the window, South Korea becomes the target of an asteroid heading towards Earth that looks like an 8-ball. Doomsday Book is a fantastic mini-anthology for viewers in search of apocalypse movies on Prime. Number 6. The Road. Viggo Mortensen plays a father who does everything in his power to ensure his son's survival as they make their way through a post-apocalyptic wasteland. The Road is perhaps the most bare bones of the best apocalypse movies on Prime, stripping the genre down to its most crucial elements. Maddeningly somber at times, The Road is not for everyone. However, combined with a truly compelling story and a minimalist approach to apocalyptic storytelling conventions, the on-screen presence of actors like Mortensen, Charlize Theron, Guy Pearce, and Robert Duvall make strong arguments for The Road being a cornerstone of the genre. Number 5. Shaun of the Dead. Part of Edgar Wright's Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, The World's End and Shaun of the Dead both deal with apocalyptic events. However, Shaun of the Dead is much more worthy of being called one of the best apocalypse movies on Prime Video, for indisputably being the greatest zombie comedy of all time. Shaun of the Dead also achieves this feat, while simultaneously being a genuinely heart-wrenching tale about friendship, family, and the modern human condition. This movie may be most famous for being a comedy, but make no mistake, Shaun of the Dead is an extremely unique and must-watch reinvention of stories about the end of the world. Number 4. Take Shelter. In Take Shelter, Michael Shannon stars as a family man who begins receiving prophetic and surreal visions about an apocalyptic storm, prompting him to build a tornado shelter on his property. The stress the man experiences results in problems with his wife, Jessica Chastain, and the unraveling of his family's history, the paranoid schizophrenia. A slow-burn epic that subverts and reforms the apocalypse genre into a brilliant psychological thriller, Take Shelter is an underrated study of duty, masculinity, mental illness, and survivalist culture. Number 2. These Final Hours. What would you do if you had 12 hours left before certain and inevitable death? Starring Nathan Phillips in the best role of his career, These Final Hours answers this question by chronicling a man's transformation during the approach of the apocalypse. Determined to get the most of his remaining hours of life, he heads to the biggest and most depraved end of the world party in history. However, his path is derailed when he saves a little girl and becomes responsible for his life. These Final Hours stands out from all the other apocalypse movies on Prime for its core message: at the end of life, love and community are the only things that truly matter. Number 1. Train to Busan. There's no such thing as a perfect apocalypse movie, but Train to Busan comes close. Curiously, the breakout Korean hit does nothing to subvert the zombie apocalypse horror subgenre. Instead, Train to Busan perfects what many previous and subsequent zombie epics have set out and consistently failed to do: leverage the ideal setting to flesh out realistic characters whose difficult choices forever live in viewers' minds. Combined with the movie's clear-cut social commentary and the star power of Gong Yoo, Ma Dong-seok, and Jung Yoo-mai, Train to Busan definitely ranks high among the apocalypse movies on Prime Video. Well, this is it. Share your movie impressions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.